Okay, dear colleagues, dear students, dear applicants, dear parents, dear everyone, from my very heart, from Toronto to Punjab, Jalandhar, Moga, Amritsar, Ludhiana, Chandigarh, all other places in Chandigarh, in Punjab and India. This year is very different from normal years. It's something new which we have in our lives. We never have experienced, and this is what we're doing right now. We Zoom things, we're talking to agent via video phone or via Zoom, Skype, etc. It's very first time experience. We are learning how to do it properly and how to do it better. But unfortunately, with COVID-19, there is no other way to communicate. I hope everyone is healthy and families safe and students are safe. And I hope and I wish to everyone the best of the best. Canada has 10 provinces and 3 territories. Every province has open rules and instructions. We live in Ontario, and we have still emergency situation according to the government of Ontario until end of June. Our borders are closed. All Canada borders are closed for visitors. They open only for emergencies and only for citizens coming back to Canada. If you come to Canada now, you must go on quarantine for 14 days, which means you'll not be active for next half of month, right? We don't know when Canada will open borders, but all colleges, universities from September, again, all universities and colleges from September will be only online model. We're very happy that we have you today, and we will have other students with us later on. If you're not joining us in September, you may join us in January or May next year. But this is my welcome to all new students, for my dearest agents from ePyramid, and we're very welcome everyone all listening to our session today too. So my point is, many students asking me, can I come in September? Can I come in August, October, November? So the situation today is, again, we officially closed for in-class studies, only online model. We don't know what will happen later on. It all depends on, doctors and scientists will find injection. I know that India is doing progress about that also, and we hope that somewhere we will get news that we'll have injection. Then probably after having injection, vaccine, we will be knowing what's going on later on. Some students asking, can we come physically to Canada in September but still do online? The answer is we don't know yet, because we need to wait what the government says. Every 2 weeks they will review the situation. Numbers are going down, but still every day we have, and India has, and all other countries have new cases. Situation is not good, so people still dying around us. It's really, really sad fact everywhere in the world. As for me, I check world statistics every day, what's happening in Canada, in India, in other countries, and we have common border with New York State, right? To go to US, it's an hour from Toronto by car. And you know what's happening in US? I'm talking about situation with COVID-19. So bad situation. So again, borders are closed. You cannot come right now to Canada. I hope soon we will have updates. All updates you can also view on website cic.gcca. This is Canada Immigration, and also on policy on government websites. But doesn't matter. We still have our academic year starting in September. we're very happy to have new students and returning students. We still offer the same education, the same professors, the same teachers, the same instructors will conduct their job, their courses, their lectures. We do understand we have 9.5 hours time difference between Toronto and India, and at the moment my colleagues are making the timetable to accommodate everyone in order to study, to do lectures, etc., etc. Purus College of Technology, located in Toronto. Toronto is the largest city of Canada, and we're located in province of Ontario, as I said. We have majority of students from India and also from other countries, and we have special relations with ePyramid company. This is great professional business in Punjab, and we have had only positive experience with colleagues from ePyramid, and I personally was in India many times, and India is my favorite country, and I've been to 93 countries, and India is my favorite country. Not because you're Indians and you hear me, because that's what I feel. Every time when I go to India, and I feel very happy, because I have excellent experience with wonderful people, agents, parents, students. It's extremely friendly, and I have always positive experience, and I'm happy to promote Canadian education in person. I go to India a few times a year because of conferences and educational fairs, but this year, you see, it's different. We're sitting at home, we work from home, we work in pajamas from home, doing our job. This is very unusual. Our college has two sets of programs. So normal Ontario College Diploma programs, which are open for students finished grade 12 and maybe some college, and also postgraduate programs. ePyramid will advise you all details about all programs and academic and English requirements, but I can just mention a few programs. College diploma programs has early childhood education, one of the best programs, absolutely amazing program. We have business marketing, business accounting, business general. This is Ontario College Diploma program. We have information, business analysis as graduate program, certificate program. We have also healthcare management as certificate program, postgraduate program. International business marketing, this is Ontario College certificate program. Supply chain, very famous program, Ontario College certificate program. Event management, very popular program, Ontario College certificate program. And also we have pre-health and nursing management. It's specifically designed for young nurses who have license in India and other countries. This is postgraduate studies. From time to time, we include new programs. It's all depends on government approval. Also, we have ESL program for students who didn't pass English, but this is different issue. We will talk later about that, hopefully. We have starting dates September, January, and May. Normally, when students arrive, we welcome them. We have few days welcome session. Every student knows when is our welcome session. We will present school, and we discuss to accommodate students for the best and comfort life being students with Purus College. A few weeks ago, we had a welcome session for new students. It was so hard because it was first time experience when we did online. This is something different. Of course, online you will not express all your feelings and all your colors, right? But it's limited, but there is no other choice, right? We hope that all the situation with COVID-19 will end soon. Again, we don't know when, but we hope it will end soon, and we will meet in person anyway. But if students already registered for September, we're supposed to meet online. So I'm in marketing department. I'm not a teacher or professor, but what I'm doing, I'm promoting Canada, and I deal with agents, and we do seminars in marketing for work. So that's what I wanted to say today. You're very welcome to ask questions via ePyramid. I'm happy to answer questions. Thank you so much for it. I'm here for.
Thank you. Thank you so much for the input given, Troy. It's quite informative. And what I would request is all the students who are present in the Zoom meeting, please raise your hands so that one by one I can unmute you and you can ask your question. There you can raise your hand. Okay. So Troy, I get the first one, that is SK iPhone. Dear, I have given you the right. Please unmute yourself and you can talk to Mr. Troy.
Hi, Mr. Troy. This is Sakshi. I hope you're well. So basically, I have one question from you. That is that I'm really interested in Northern College, but what I see is that Northern College at Pure's College. So is it the affiliation at the Pure's College, or it's a satellite college? And what if I get through the offer letter of Northern College? I just want to know the information, because I heard that it's not the exact public college. So I want the information from you. If you can please brief me on this.
This question I get every single time when I go to seminars. Anyway, great question. Okay, Northern College located in Timmins, Ontario, which is small mining town located 1 hour away on plane from Toronto. This is major campus. We are branch of Northern College in Toronto, and our name is Northern College / Purist. We are Purist College Technology. We provide public courses, public programs of Northern College, but in Toronto.
Okay.
We have selected programs. We don't offer all programs what Timmins Northern College has. We have selected programs most popular among students, especially among Indian students in Toronto. We're located in Toronto, Scarborough, Toronto. We also have our own private programs. So we have Northern College at Purist official name and Purist College of Technology. At the moment here, we offer you public programs for students who would like to take officially public programs, and after studies, they will get work permit accordingly. I believe that's what was your question, right?
Yeah, that was my question. I just wanted to get confirmed that if I get through the offer letter of your college, my college will be, kind of a government institute, so that later I have no issue in getting postgraduate work permit and the PR. Because they say in the private colleges, you do get the problem. So I don't want to face that.
Absolutely. I agree with you. Absolutely. That's what I'm telling you. All our admission letters have indication private or public program. So all programs what student has from Northern College at Purist are public programs. You will be studying full-time, and you will be available, you will be open. If you finish successfully the program, you have choice of applying for postgraduate work permit. This happens with all students all the times, but also we have private programs.
Okay.
Well, obviously you know what programs you choose because you have ePyramid, and they advise you. But if you have any questions, you can still email admissions to make sure that this program is public program, not private program.
That's great. Thank you so much for letting me know.
Right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Actually, hi. This side Amandeep Singh. I represent Pyramid eServices. Just to ask you, have you been in touch with anybody at Pyramid office?
Yes, I am already in touch with someone. So
who are you in touch with? Could you specify?
I am in touch with someone from your Nehru Place office in Delhi.
New Delhi. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have spoken to somebody at our Delhi office already.
Right. That's right.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Sakshi. You asked a pretty important question, and I hope you got the clarity as well.
Yes, actually, I was in researching about it from a long time. So yeah, I got my answer. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Happy to know that. Happy to know that.
Thank you.
So thank you so much. If you want to, be part of the session, you might hear some more information as there are more.
Absolutely.
So that's all up to you.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. To the next one, Yadvinder. Yadvinder, you can please go ahead and ask your query.
Yes, sir. What kind of program in mechanical lines?
Mechanical lines. Okay. Purus.ca, it's our website, but I can answer your question. Is it Ontario College Diploma? You finish college, university, or you finish school only?
Try. Can I help you a bit on this?
Yes, absolutely.
Yadvinder, ਇਸ time ਕੀ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ ਤੁਸੀਂ? Bachelor's ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ ਕਿ 12th ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ?
ITI ਕਰਦਾ ਪਿਆ, ਇਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਡਿਪਲੋਮਾ ਕਰਨ ਦੀ।
ITI ਕਰਦੇ ਪਏ ਹੋ? 12ਵੀਂ ਕਰ ਲਈ ਹੈ?
ਹਾਂਜੀ।
ਅੱਛਾ, ਤੇ ITI ਕਦੋਂ ਖਤਮ ਹੋਣੀ ਹੈ?
ਇਹ ਬਸ ਐਗਜ਼ਾਮ ਹੋਣ ਵਾਲੇ ਆ ਜੀ।
ਐਗਜ਼ਾਮ ਹੋਣ ਵਾਲੇ ਆ, ਤਾਂ ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਡਿਪਲੋਮਾ ਕਾਹਦਾ ਕਰਨਾ ਹੈ?
ਮਕੈਨੀਕਲ ਲਾਈਨ ਦਾ ਕਰਨਾ ਜੀ।
ਅੱਛਾ, ਤੇ ITI ਕਿੰਨੇ ਚਿਰ ਦੀ ਹੈ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ? 2 ਸਾਲ ਦੀ?
1 year ਦੀ ਹੈ, 2 year ਦਾ ਡਿਪਲੋਮਾ।
1 year ਦੀ ਹੈ, 2 year ਦਾ ਡਿਪਲੋਮਾ। Okay. Troy, he has done his 12th and he is doing an ITI diploma, which is a 1-year program, and his exams will be conducted soon. And he's looking for a mechanical related program at the college.
Okay, we have Ontario College Diploma 2 years program, Computer Engineering Technician.
Okay.
We also have Ontario College Graduate Certificate program, which is 2 years program, combination of 2 programs, 1 year each. Information System Business Analysis plus International Business Management.
Okay. All right.
That's what I believe.
Okay. Yadvinder, have you done IELTS? IELTS ਕੀਤੀ ਹੋਈ ਹੈ ਤੁਸੀਂ?
ਬੈਂਡ ਸਕੋਰ ਘੱਟ ਨਹੀਂ।
ਕਿੰਨੇ ਹੈ?
4.5 and not less than 4.
ਅੱਛਾ, ਤੇ ਆਪਣਾ ਡੂਓਲਿੰਗੋ ਦਾ ਐਗਜ਼ਾਮ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਹੈ?
ਨਹੀਂ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਜੀ।
ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਜੀ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਨਾ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪ੍ਰਾਈਵੇਟਲੀ ਆਪਣਾ ਨੰਬਰ ਮੈਸੇਜ ਕਰ ਦਿਓ।
Hi Agan, if you hear me, your question is IELTS requirement and when you will get the letter you applied via ePyramid. What we're doing, usually letter comes within a week, usually. Now what we're doing, we're redoing officially admission letters. We're moving students from one intake to another one. I was talking to admissions on Friday last time, and they told me they're working on all letters for September now, because there are hundreds of them, and you'll be getting shortly. If you have still questions regarding requirements, ePyramid is the best resource, but also we have all requirements on our website, purus.ca.
Next student with the name of Harpreet Randhawa. Yeah, Harpreet, I can see you, and Harpreet, you can unmute yourself and ask your question.
Hello, sir. I'm Harpreet Randhawa.
Hello,
Harpreet ji.
Sir, I want to ask the question that I am a deferral student from May intake to September, and but now I don't get the LOA for the September. So I want to ask the question that when did I get the LOA for the September intake?
Tell me, you met all requirements?
Yeah, I got the visa. I got the visa also.
Yeah.
On
Yes.
3rd of March.
Yeah, I just repeating again myself. On Friday, I was talking to admissions team. There are few people working there. We work from online, from home, with less capacities. You will be up for sure getting your new admission letter.
Okay, sir.
If you will not get within next 2 weeks, please contact Mr. Amandeep, and Mr. Amandeep will contact me, and I will personally check you with my admission team.
So Harpreet, which branch are you connected with at Pyramid?
Sir. Thank you.
Harpreet, ਕਿਹੜੀ branch ਨਾਲ connected ਹੋ ਤੁਸੀਂ?
Sir, Jalandhar Pyramid eServices Jalandhar.
ਜਲੰਧਰ ਬ੍ਰਾਂਚ ਨਾਲ ਕਨੈਕਟਡ ਹੋ ਨਾ?
And हाँ जी, मेरे काउंसलर अनु महाजन मैम ने काउंसलर मेरे।
ठीक है जी, ठीक है डियर, ਤੁਸੀਂ
And I got the visa also.
Perfect, ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਡੈਫਰਲ LOA awaited ਹੈ ਨਾ?
Yeah sir.
ਠੀਕ ਹੈ, ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਸਰ ਨੇ ਦੱਸਿਆ, like he said that you can be expecting it anytime soon because COVID-19 ਕਰਕੇ ਥੋੜੇ ਜਿਹੇ processes impacted ਹੋਏ ਆ। There are some delays, but you will soon be getting
Sir, मैं अप्रैल ਦੀ ਰਿਕੁਐਸਟ ਪਾਈ ਹੋਈ ਸੀਗੀ, ਅਪ੍ਰੈਲ ਦਾ ਮਈ ਵੀ ਨਿਕਲ ਗਿਆ, ਇਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਸੀਗਾ ਕਿ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਟਾਈਮ ਲੱਗ ਰਿਹਾ ਥੋੜੀ।
Okay, Troy, can you hear me?
Yes, I do.
So the student Harpreet just specified that she has been waiting for the offer since April.
Okay, then I need to know if you please kindly email me passport number, date of birth.
Okay
sir.
Because now it's
Sir,
June.
your email. What is your email, sir?
Yeah, overseas@purus.ca. I am more than happy to check.
Okay.
Email me.
Overseas dot.
Not overseas@purus.ca. Email me your name, date of birth, and passport number, and some description of the program, and I will manually check it.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you so much, sir.
My pleasure, Harpreet. Please get back to me, and I will get back to you. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Thank you, Harpreet. Thank you so much.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Hello, sir. I'm Harleen Kaur, and I have applied for the main intake, but I now defer for the September intake. But I don't get any update about the September intake.
Did you get letter of admission for September intake with new date?
Yes, sir. I want to know about the confirmation of September intake.
Yeah, but you didn't receive a new letter yet, right?
Yes, sir. My agent say that there is no confirmation about the September intake.
Harleen, ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ offer letter ਮਿਲ ਗਿਆ ਹੋਇਆ?
ਹਾਂਜੀ ਸਰ, ਮੇਰਾ ਸਾਰਾ ਪ੍ਰੋਸੈਸ ਕੰਪਲੀਟ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ, ਵੀਜ਼ਾ ਵੀ ਆ ਗਿਆ ਹੋਇਆ,
LOA ਵੀ ਆ ਗਿਆ, ਡੈਫਰਲ ਦਾ?
ਹਾਂਜੀ ਸਰ, ਡੈਫਰ ਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਇਆ ਹੋਇਆ, ਮੇਨ ਟੇਕ ਦਾ ਮੇਰਾ ਵੀਜ਼ਾ ਆ ਗਿਆ ਹੋਇਆ, ਬਟ ਹੁਣ ਡੈਫਰ ਅਪਲਾਈ ਕੀਤਾ। ਮਤਲਬ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਡੈਫਰਡ LOA awaited ਆ ਨਾ? ਹਾਂਜੀ, ਉਹੀ awaited ਆ।
ਹਾਂਜੀ Troy, what she is saying is that she has got the visa, but her deferral LOA is awaited from the college. I think we can put this student in the same category as two earlier ones.
Yes, I'm more than happy to check because April seems too far away, and I'm more than happy to check. I just want to know the reason. But the best thing that she has visa already, so this is most important thing, right?
Yeah, so I think that should not be a problem because all three students we spoke to, they have a visa.
Absolutely.
Right?
Please do it. I'm more than happy to reply. Absolutely.
Harleen, which branch are you connected with at Pyramid?
Sir, Pyramid Jalandhar.
Jalandhar branch ਨਾਲ connected ਹੋ?
ਹਾਂਜੀ ਸਰ, ਅਨੂ ਮਹਾਜਨ ਮੈਮ ਏਜੰਟ ਹੈ।
ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਜੀ।
ਹਾਂਜੀ ਸਰ, ਮੈਂ ਕਨਫਰਮ ਕਰਨਾ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਸਤੰਬਰ ਵਿੱਚ ਇੰਟੇਕ ਮਿਲ ਜਾਊਗਾ।
ਹਾਂਜੀ ਡੀਅਰ, ਦੇਖੋ ਹੁਣ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਸਿੱਧਾ ਕਾਲਜ ਦੇ ਰੈਪ ਹੈਗੇ ਨਾ ਟਰੋਏ, ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲ ਹੋ ਗਈ ਆ ਤੇ what we will do is ਹੁਣ specifically ਤੁਹਾਡੀਆਂ ਡਿਟੇਲਸ ਅਸੀਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਮੇਲ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ?
ਹਾਂਜੀ
ਤੇ he will let us know what is the status, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ? by Troy, hopefully we'll get an update by tomorrow, night or day after tomorrow, right?
Yeah, you can email me details and I'm more than happy to share. Yeah.
Right. तो जितनी जल्दी हो सके डियर ਸਾਨੂੰ update ਆ ਜਾਏਗਾ and counselor will let you know, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ?
ਹਾਂਜੀ ਸਰ, ਇਹ ਮੀਟਿੰਗ ਫਿਰ ਤੋਂ ਹੋ ਸਕਦੀ ਹੈ?
ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਹੋ ਸਕਦੀ ਹੈ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ? ਤੁਹਾਡੀ one on one interaction ਵੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਰਾ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਤੇ ਈਮੇਲ ਕਮਿਊਨੀਕੇਸ਼ਨ ਵੀ ਕਰਾ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਉਹ 'ਚ ਕੋਈ ਪ੍ਰੋਬਲਮ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗੀ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ? ਓਕੇ ਜੀ, ਓਕੇ ਡੀਅਰ, ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਸੋ ਮਚ ਹਰਲੀਨ।
ਓਕੇ ਸਰ।
Alright, so Troy, I have a next student with the name of Dilbag Singh. Dilbag, please unmute yourself. You can ask your question.
Good evening, sir.
Hello. It's morning in Canada. How are you? Namaste.
I'm fine, sir. Sir, this is Dilbag.
Hi. How are you?
So I have applied for supply chain management program in Northern College at Pures.
Okay.
So I have a doubt. I have checked on internet that it's a postgraduate diploma or a master's.
Okay. Supply chain, right?
Yes, sir.
Supply chain is Ontario College graduate certificate, 2 years program. We don't have masters.
Yes, sir.
What education do you have?
Sir, I have completed my graduation.
What exactly did you finish? It's college or university?
Sir, it's college.
Okay, you are eligible to apply for certificate. Did you meet English requirements?
Yes, sir. I have my requirements.
6.5, right? English.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I scored 7.5.
Oh, very good.
Bravo. 6.5 required as minimum. It's 2 years supply chain management Ontario College Graduate Certificate Program. 2 years program, and you will be getting, upon successful graduation, 3 years work permit.
Yes, sir. So because I have checked on internet that on some sites it's showing that it's a master's, or on other sites someone is saying that it's a postgraduate diploma. So I have a big doubt.
Certificate we don't have masters. It's postgraduate certificate program. It's higher than college diploma program. This is 2 weeks program, but you met requirements. You met English requirements, academic. I think you're fine.
Okay, sir.
Dilbag, are you connected with anybody at Pyramid?
Yes, sir.
Which branch?
Sir, Jalandhar branch.
Jalandhar. Okay, and who's your counselor?
Sir, Anu ma'am, Anu Sam.
Anu Sam ma'am. So you have you already applied, or you are yet to apply?
No, sir, I have applied, sir, in a month of Feb.
Okay, and you're expecting offer for September, right?
No, sir, I got offer letter. So only the process is left of filing to put the file in the embassy.
Okay, so you are ready with your file. It's just that you had a query for the masters, or it's a diploma program.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you so much, Dilbag. It was a pleasure to have you. Thank you. All right. So Troy, I have next student with the name of Pavanpreet Kaur.
Okay.
Pavanpreet, you can unmute yourself and ask your question.
Hello, sir.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine, sir. Sir, I apply for DEFR offer letter from my intake to September, but I apply in April month, but still I'm not able to get my DEFR offer letter.
I see. So the same situation. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Miss.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm happy to check also. It means there's a reason why they didn't send, because April is already finished and May finished, right? I'm more than happy to check. I'm more than happy to go back to ePyramid. Please kindly ask Mr. Avandi to include your name. I'm more than happy to check you manually, and I will get back to ePyramid.
So I will, we'll send the report of the students, and I'll add Pavanpreet as well with the passport and the date of birth.
Date of birth, yes, please.
Right. Pavanpreet, which branch of Pyramid are you connected with?
Sir, Ludhiana branch.
Ludhiana branch. Okay, and who's your counselor?
Pradeep ma'am.
Pradeep ma'am. Okay. And you are waiting for the definite LOA or definite offer letter?
DEFR offer letter for September intake.
ठीक है जी. So we will send your details separately based on your interaction with Mr. Troy, and he'll help us out as soon as possible with your case. Okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Pavan. Thank you so much for joining. Next, we have a student with the name of Durgesh. Durgesh, please unmute, and you can also ask your query.
Hello, sir.
Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm fine. Sir, I have a question.
Yeah, please go ahead, Durgesh.
Well, I got my study visa before 18th of March, and now I'm also got DEFR LOA for September 2020, and I want to know, can I come to India in August 2020?
Your question is if you can come to Canada in August before September, right?
Yeah.
Okay, September classes will be only online.
Okay.
At the moment, borders are closed. We are expecting updates to open the borders. We believe that borders will be open. Even if you study online, you still can come to Canada as a student.
Okay.
My advice is keep checking what cic.gcca says, our website.
Okay, sir.
But also there are other issues here. It's not only studies online or in class and entering the country. You need to live somewhere. You want to make sure that you will be able to rent something. If borders, it doesn't mean people will, if you rent of apartments or condos, condominiums or rooms, right? There are so many issues. If all is better, then definitely you can come. And also at the moment, even if you can come here, there is quarantine. So what I want to say, even Canadian citizens come to Canada now, they must go to quarantine. I don't want you to come in August and to spend 2 weeks in quarantine on your expenses. What I want to say, you need to make sure that all is better, comfortable for you.
Well, my sisters are already in Canada. They have their own apartment, so I think it will be better for me to come there.
Perfect. The only, you need to wait when borders will be open.
Yeah.
And even you can, if it's open, you can fly, because airlines don't fly now. It's another issue. There are so many issues, you know what I mean? I hope it will be better in August. We need to see, we need to monitor, because at the moment, until July, everything is closed.
Until July. Okay.
Unfortunately, my answer is not definite, because no update, nobody knows that.
Well, I think somebody say me that now for the student, the Canadian border is open. So that's why I asked you, can I come to Canada?
Can you repeat the last question, please? The last sentence, sorry.
Well, I want to say that someone from the airlines tell me the Canadian borders are open now.
Okay, don't believe gossips. Don't believe people who speaking from the airlines. Canadian borders are closed now. Canadian borders open only for citizens and permanent residents and people coming for funerals. Okay, if you can't board the plane. Second, you can simply go to Google Flights and place your request daily Toronto, and you will see there are no flights open for students. Only permanent residents and citizens can come now to Canada. So I believe you need to check on government websites, on the airline websites. Don't believe gossips. Go with your mind in your heart. Go to the airline government website, and you will have information there.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Have a nice day. Thank you.
Thank you, Durgesh. Durgesh, which branch of Pyramid are you connected with?
Sir, I am connected with Pyramid Service from Jalandhar.
Jalandhar. And who's your counselor?
My counselor is Ashmeet Kaur.
Durgesh, I hope you got the clarity of your queries and in regards to the borders of Canada being open or closed.
Yeah, yes.
Right? So as Mr. Troy has suggested, he lives in Canada. So you have to, understand where he comes from and value his point that, the borders are only open for the residents and people who are coming from for funerals. Right, Troy?
Okay.
Yes, like some exceptions there are, but not for students. Because, we are expecting, but it's not open yet. It will be officially, advised by the government. It's so easy to see on the website. In airline, you can call Air Canada and check also. Even you can make a call and say when you will start flights, not for residents, right?
Okay, thank you, sir.
All right, Durgesh, thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot.
Okay, so there is a So there is a query. Next student with the name of Sanupreet Kaur. Sanupreet, you can unmute and ask your question.
Hello, sir.
Hello, how are you?
Hanji, very well, sir. Sir, I want to know that I have already applied in your college in intake Jan 2021 in a combined course that is Information System Business Analysis and International Business Management. Okay. I want to know that how much time did your college take to get offer letter? Is it a positive response?
Yes, now we're doing, thank you for your question, Sanupreet. Such a nice name, Sanupreet.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. I think now they're doing September, and as you see, we didn't finish September yet. We're just doing extra paperwork for September to accommodate September. I heard from admission manager that January is in mind already. We do accept January, but it's not priority right now, but you definitely will get. So let me be clear. Did you get any offer for May? Am I right or no?
No, sir. I only apply for Jan intake 2021.
You didn't get anything. Okay, you want January only, right?
G.
Yeah, absolutely. We are there already. We're working on that, but it's not priority yet. Our priority is September, to accommodate September. And then we will continue. They're already doing January, but it's not as much as we would like to. But you will definitely get the letter.
Okay, sir. Another question is, when I applied for this course, the course fees is $100. So $100, and from now, I know that from my agent that now this college don't get any application fees. Is it right or?
I believe until June 5, according to conversation from last Friday, they told me that they have favor.
Okay. Or is there any chance that they remit the application fees of students who applied 5th of Jan before?
At the moment, officially, I received email that up to June 5th, which is tomorrow, June 4, right?
Yeah. So yes, you are absolutely right, Troy. We have a application fee waiver support from your end till June 5th.
I'm not sure if they will extend it.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Tomorrow is last chance for people who would like to apply and save $100.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Sanupreet, very nice talking to you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Sanupreet, which branch are you connected with for Pyramid?
Sir, Jalandhar branch.
Jalandhar is quite popular, huh?
Yes, sir.
Who's your counselor?
Parveen ma'am.
Parveen ma'am. Okay. Thank you. I hope
Thanks.
your query is sorted, and in
Yes,
case of any further query, you can talk to the team at Jalandhar office, right?
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sanupreet. Right. So Troy, I have been asked a question by a student in the chat box. So her question is very, very generic, which a lot of students have in their mind. That is about the September intake being online or offline. Will it be hybrid? How would the classes be scheduled? And to add on to that, you have already answered that part. That is, how can she plan? When can she plan to move to Canada?
Again, I just want to thank you so much. We would like to know what's happening with borders. This is one of the parts, right?
Right.
For decision making.
Right.
Now, also so there are several factors. Airlines, if they fly, they will easily take students who are not residents. Right. Now, obviously, it's better if there is no quarantine 14 days. Even if airline won't bring you, it's not good to go. I mean, people don't want to sit at home for 14 days. Just when you arrive to the country, you would like to have activities, you would like to find part-time job, to do something, right? So quarantine, it's better to come when there is no quarantine. And also rent. People must be sure that rent will be open. There is a website called kijiji.ca. There are rooms available. They can search rooms. They can contact owners, kijiji.ca. Because normally if they don't have relatives, you need to rent apartment. And usually apartments in Canada are given for 1 year contract, but rooms can be taken and booked for months, 2, 3, 4, few months, and pay months by months. So kijiji.ca, this is the best resource. And also jobs, right? 3 million Canadians lost jobs for COVID-19. People would like to have jobs. Students have rights to work 20 hours a week, and still shopping malls, restaurants, for example, closed. We are not able to go anywhere to do shopping. Only few stores open, having side entrance to the street. Shopping malls officially closed. No restaurants, coffee shops. What I want to say, limited part-time jobs available. Very, very limited, extremely limited. For your comfort, dear students, I suggest to wait to see what happens and to start studies in September. Definitely, we have 9.5 hours difference. Nobody wants to do classes at 3 in the morning, right? It's not effective. So school will try to accommodate students and teachers on the time, let's say this hour, right? Or maybe late evening hour on India time, just to make sure that everyone is functional, and we can function, we can think, we can talk, we can discuss, topics online. But unfortunately, this is only one way we can do studies. I hope January will be in class. It's not guaranteed. Maybe January also will be online. We don't know. Nobody knows. No one knows. No other country knows about that. Unfortunately, we hope it will be. But again, for September, we need to see what happens in July and August. If students can freely come to Canada with no quarantine. And then even if online classes will be on, you will be available to find part-time job to stay in Canada. But it depends on government what they will do. They will defend us. They will help us to protect us, right? And also government of India. If it's bad, if situation is bad, government of India doesn't want you to go, right? Unfortunately. We need to see what happens, and website of government, this is the one resource which gives us information, official information. As I said yesterday, June 1st, Government of Ontario extended emergency status for Ontario until end of June. We canceled all events, April, May, June, July, August, all completely events canceled. All, because Canada is a cold country, and in summer we are waiting to go out. We would like to have festivals and different ethnic festivals in summer, different activities. Everything is cancelled, absolutely everything. All sport events, all cultural events, ethnic events, absolutely. You see, it's unfortunate situation.
We can only get an idea in June, July about the September being online or offline.
Maybe you can push Indian scientists to find a way to do vaccine. Please push Indian scientists, because I heard on YouTube, I saw a video that India is very close to get the vaccine. Maybe India will save the world.
Might be.
Hope so. Unfortunately, that's my answer is not definite, but this is what's happening now.
Right. And so moving ahead, I would like to move with a few other students which I have. One is Arshdeep Singh. Arshdeep, you can unmute and ask your question.
Hello.
Yeah, Arshdeep, we can hear you.
Thank you, sir, for giving me a chance to speak.
Hi, how are you? Arshdeep. Yes, please speak, please.
Sir, I wanna ask, for September intake, if it will be online, like students will not be using the parts of the college, like there will be no physical interaction, and is college planned for any fees concession for students?
Thank you so much for your question. You're asking if you physically come to Canada, there is any activities at school, even if it's online model, right? That's what you mean?
Yes, sir.
As far as I know, if students will be online, there is no activities on campus. Campus is closed for students. That's why we're online. We don't want to have interaction. We don't want you to come to see us. We don't want to see you in person. Not because we don't see you. We want to be protected for you and for us. I mean, if it's online, there are no activities. Absolutely not. That's what I believe. That's at the moment. That's what we think will happen.
Right. Arsha, I hope you got your answer.
Sir, actually, I wanna ask, like some universities and the colleges are providing fees concessions. Like there will be no any physical use of the college property. So that's why I'm asking, is there will be any fees concession for the students who might take the online classes?
Can you provide the name of school who does it?
What, sir?
Can you provide me name of school who does the reduced rates?
So, some universities and the college such as the Conestoga College.
Okay, As far as I know, no school's doing that. At the moment, all schools in Canada don't offer any discounts.
Okay.
Well, you know what? I understand your question completely as a person. No problem. I do understand you. But officially, as far as I know, there is now a reduction because still professors getting paid, classes will be on, and all getting the salaries and all getting paid, right?
Okay.
We need to pay salaries. So I don't know what Conestoga is doing. For me, it's very strange. I didn't hear that. Maybe decision will be made different manner soon. At the moment, there are no reduction, no reduced rates, tuition fees. That's what I have official now.
Right.
Okay, no problem, sir. No problem.
Arsh, you can always connect with us if you have any question, but just to specify your pointer. Like Mr. Troy said, I completely am in agreement with this point. There are certain scholarships which are also available, right? Which were always there in the past as well. But in terms of what you specified, there is a probability that there's no such aspect involved. But you can always connect with us. We can have it.
No problem, sir. No.
Right.
No problem.
Arsh, are you connected with any office of Pyramid?
Yeah. So I got the offer letter of the September intake in early childhood education.
Right.
And
which branch are you connected with?
I also got LOA.
Perfect. Awesome.
Pyramid eServices Bathinda, and my counselor is Parveen man.
Okay. Perfect. Sounds good. Thank you so much, dear. Thank you so much for joining us.
Welcome, sir.
So now I have another query which a student has put in chat box. The student name is Jaswinder Singh, and he's also from one of our Bathinda office. And the student wants to know that the student had applied for May intake and got a refusal. But the student thinks he would like to reapply for September. So should he be expecting?
Yeah, refusal by school or by embassy?
Embassy.
Okay.
Yeah. So he wants to apply again. Can he do that? And
yes,
should he be expecting for September?
But we want to make sure what's the reason of refusal. Just embassy. Did he meet requirements, academic and English?
So he has not specified that query. He stated that he has some technical issue, so he is unable to speak on the mic. But what I have his number, so what I'll do is I'll make sure that we'll get the details and then put it across to you.
I want to make sure that students met English requirements because sometimes embassy refuse based on no English done, which usually all Indian applicants automatically have IELTS results. But at the moment, as we didn't mention today yet, Duolingo, another English exam is available.
Right.
Because IELTS is closed. It's temporary.
Right.
It's easy to do. Maybe if somebody has problem to pass IELTS, that option will be an option right now. It's just another suggestion.
Right. Perfect. I'll make sure we get it done. Right. So moving ahead, there is a student with the name of Sarabjot Singh. Sarabjot, you can unmute and ask your question.
Hello,
sir.
Sarabjot, go ahead.
Sir, so my question is, the lectures will be recorded or there will be a live session like a video call or something?
You're talking about online session, right?
Yes.
Online studies. That's what I mean. We had such discussion also. We have some students in different time zones, not only India, but also China, Korea, Caribbean, Africa, Emirates. I personally believe that it will be live session.
Okay.
But they told me they have rights to record the session for you to view later. But I believe that it will be live session on particular time. And because we need to accommodate each other timings, I don't know what time they will do. Again, probably it will be late evening in India.
Okay, so in case of we have some queries, so how will we connect to our teachers?
Obviously you will have timetable you'll be receiving via email, and you need to be sure that you have high-speed internet. But it's not always case in India. You make sure that you have best possible tool to be eligible, to be comfortable with lectures, right? But you will be getting official email with timetable. Let me write down also email with timetable. I also put in message because we will have seminar next week, me, my boss, and other managers of other departments. I'm going to discuss that option too, to make sure that they will pay attention to time difference, to be on accepted time, right, to do lectures. And I'm going to check that too. But for sure, it will be online. At the moment, as I said, I think it will be fixed time when you just go and have interaction.
Okay, so in case Canadian government opens its border, so is there any possibilities that the September session will be in Canada?
If Canadian borders will be open, you can easily come to Canada as a student, no problem. And at the moment, we have only online September. It's already decided, it will be online. Even if you physically can come to Canada as a student, but college will be closed. I mean, college will be closed for public, for students. We have door locked, nobody can enter. Teachers can work from home or inside the school, we don't know yet. But officially September studies will be by internet.
Okay, so thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Sarabjot, thank you so much. I hope you got your query sorted. And Sarabjot, could you specify which branch of pyramid are you connected with?
Sir, Ludhiana, Saloni ma'am.
Ludhiana, and Saloni is your counselor. Okay, yes, thank you so much, Sarabjot. Thank you so much for taking the time out and joining the session.
और सर मेरे को डेफर की लेटर भी नहीं आई अभी तक.
So you have not got the deferral LOA?
Yes, sir.
So what I'll do is I am, or I should say our admissions office would be sending an email to Mr. Troy because today, now it is a closure time in India. So Troy, probably you'll get it by tomorrow morning.
Okay.
And so Sarabjot, we will send your information to Troy as well that you are waiting for your deferral LOA. And hopefully, we'll get a push from their end and we'll get it soon.
Okay, so thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, dear. Thank you so much for joining. Next is
Hardeep Kaur.
Jashanpreet Kaur. Jashanpreet, you can unmute and ask your question.
Hello.
Hello, hello. Miss Kaur, how are you?
Sir, I want to know that I submitted my file in embassy, but I didn't get visa yet, and I want to ask that in how much time I got visa, or I get the deferral alloy for January intake.
Did you get biometrics already? You didn't, right?
No.
Okay. When you applied to Canadian visa from 2018, I believe, now you're supposed to go to do biometrics, fingerprints.
Yes, sir.
But all offices were closed until June 2nd. I think
Yes,
it's
sir.
still closed in majority of countries. Your file will be not processed without next step. Next step is biometrics.
Yes, sir.
Did you get letter invitation to biometrics?
Yes, sir. I got the letter.
Now, good news is that Canadian government extended up to 90 days to do that fingerprints. Always a rule of 30 days. Now it's 90 days.
Yes, sir.
I suggest you to check one office will be open to do fingerprints. And when
Yes,
you
sir.
do that, only after your processing will continue. So now you have September letter, right?
Yes, sir.
When you get visa, I suggest you to contact school to make sure that they will change for January, if you want January.
Okay, sir.
Jashan, thank you so much for joining in. Jashan, could you specify which branch of pyramid are you connected with?
Sir, Jalandhar.
Jalandhar is the big city in the world. Jalandhar.
Jalandhar is actually our head office, so you'll hear Jalandhar a lot.
So, as you said, that there are a few courses which come under public and few who doesn't. I was checking, and there is no information on your website specifically which tells me that this is a public course or not. But let me specify to you.
Yes, please.
I am looking for event management program for
It's
2
public
years.
program. Public program. All programs we offer to Pyramid Services are public programs.
So it's a public. The management program is a public program.
Event
Also, another
management-
thing that which you mentioned, that there is a application fee waiver. So it's so I can apply till tomorrow, right?
Event management is Ontario College Graduate Certificate. It's 2 years program. It's very good program. And according to admissions, they waive fee until June 5, $100 Canadian.
I'm sorry, there is a lot of disturbance from the back. I really can't hear you.
Until June 5, we have waiver of application fees.
Okay. So that means I can. I still have a day's time to
Yes.
apply. I actually want to apply for January 21 for this event management program. But I believe that for January it's not open yet, or it's open because I could not see.
I think $100 related to September. I'm not sure. It's question to admissions. January is already open, but we still work on September because it's our priority. But you will be fine if you apply later for January for event management.
Okay. So basically, right now your priority is September. So if I apply for January, I can apply it later. I still have time for that. That's what you
I'm
mean,
not sure
right?
if $100 applied as a waiver for January. You still
All
have
right.
days tomorrow.
Oh, got your
Try to
point.
apply
I
to
got
see
your
what
point.
happens.
Okay.
Try to apply tomorrow to see what happens.
Okay. We might have it, might not.
Our office is marketing office is absolutely different office. But if you want, I can check for you and I can write. But tomorrow is already June 4th, right?
Yeah. Okay. But and just a similar thing to that. So what are the opportunities after your, like, let's say the recruitment and the job? If I do this event management program in your college, and then because I'm already a hospitality graduate,
I see.
I have
What
a little.
background do you have? What background do you have?
I have done bachelor's in hospitality management from Delhi.
From Delhi, right? Where
Yeah.
do you live? What city in India you are in?
Delhi, New Delhi.
Delhi, my favorite place in outside of Punjab. You know what? Event management. You know, every country has. When you search for a job, doesn't matter where you are, in India, in Russia, in Australia, in Canada. You need to present yourself. You need to sell yourself. You need to prepare a professional resume, as Canada wants, for example. Not just summary. Or sometimes I see students who has resume are not professional and nobody will pay attention. In our studies, teachers teach how to do resume, how to write cover letter. So what I want to say is, if you present very nicely done cover letter, specifically indicating what you're looking for, you're indicating your experience, right? What background you have in hospitality plus Canadian education. And maybe you can have some portfolio, maybe references and resume, you will have higher chances to get hired. So people in management, it's actually professionals who are in the business of hospitality. For example, I know one girl who is from Punjab and she finished school a couple of years ago. She organized her company of weddings, wedding management. What she did, let's say she organized Indian style weddings in Canada. Indian people, amazing, right?
Yeah, that's very great.
First of all, it's good money. Second of all, it's something which Indian people would like to have. And
Absolutely.
she's from Gujarat, not from Punjab. What I want to say, this is one of the ideas. So she opened the business. She was, doing Facebook and Twitter, and she got clients this way. And she has very successful business. It's one of the examples what she did. I believe this is for you as a for girl. This is very good program.
Yes, I'm really interested in this program. That's why I was very keen in asking you the same,
Yeah.
because I don't want to get into that criteria of getting into online classes. That's why I was, I made my mind for January only. Let's hope that it gets open by then. So yeah, and just one last question from
Yes,
my
please.
end.
Yes,
That would be that we say there are certain courses which do not come under the criteria of the PR in later future. So I hope this course is not in that
Event
list.
management is 100%, 125%, 250%, 250 million% public course. I guarantee. We sell is not a good question. We offer this program for years, and it's a very good program.
2 years, right?
For several years. It's a 2 years program. Event management.
For a postgraduate. It's for post-graduation.
Yes, 2 years management. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you met requirements, right? 6.5 with minimum 6.0.
Yeah, all that I have. I already have.
Please,
all
when
that.
you come to Canada, come and see me in my office. My name is Troy Stevens. You ask for reception. We can talk about future event management things. Right?
Done. Definitely. Thank you.
Maybe next year I will be in India when we open. You can come to ePyramid conferences and fairs. We can meet there.
That's great. Definitely. Thank you so much.
I have students who come here to Canada and they see me, and then they say, "Oh my God, Troy, we saw you 2 months ago, 6 months ago in Tonga, and it's very nice. Please come and see and remind me our conversation."
I will definitely. Definitely,
It's
it's my pleasure.
Students and to make sure they're comfortable, right?
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you,
Sakshi.
thank you.
Thank you so much for joining in. Do keep
Thank you.
do stay connected with our Delhi office. They'll help you out with the
Absolutely right. That's right. Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Okay, so Troy, I have a student who has a question in the chat. Her name is Gurpreet Kaur, and she had got her deferral offer letter for September intake, but she has not received the confirmation of registration. So she's asking how much time would it take, how much time she should expect it will take.
So she didn't apply for visa, obviously, right?
Yeah, she hasn't. Obviously, she hasn't.
Can you please put her name also with a remark that no confirmation? And I will go check that. What else I can say today? Because I prefer to check it physically, right?
Absolutely, that's the right way. There you will be able to give an exact, precise.
Please date of birth and passport number and full name.
Yep, I'll do that. I'll be doing that. I'm already making an Excel.
It's the same name, right?
Yep, absolutely. I'll get it done.
Yes, sir. I have a query about that. When I was to my consultant, and she told me that Northern colleges open in 5 days, and I have searched on YouTube that it is only for 3 days. Is it true or not?
Colleges are closed. We're not open. Who told you that?
Sir,
Sorry, actually, she was asking from the classes standpoint, like how many days the classes work out, 3 days or 5 days?
Oh, I didn't hear you then very well. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
We don't know timetable yet. Nobody knows. You will get timetable in the end of August. Nobody knows that.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
I believe Monday to Friday, maybe Saturday. Actually, to be honest, our school opened even on Sunday now. Not now, but before COVID-19. We have many students and we use our classrooms from 7:30 in the morning until 10 p.m.
Okay.
In class. Sir. But if we are talking about online classes, I believe it will be any day of the week. We don't know. We don't have timetable yet.
Pavinder,
sorry.
Pavinder, have you got your visa?
Yes, sir. I got my visa in my intake.
And you have got your deferral LOA as well?
Yes, sir. I also have this.
That's great. That's great. And which branch of Pyramid are you connected with?
Sir, Jalandhar.
Okay, Jalandhar. Fair enough. Thank you so much, Vivinder. I hope you got the clarity. We'll
yes, sir.
Get an update.
Because sir, I have consulted with the Sheena ma'am, and I am just interested in 5-day college. but she gave me a 3-day. I think so. Northern College is open in 3 days only.
So, like Mr. Troy has specifically mentioned that because of COVID-19 and the classes prospect of being either online or being face to face, you will be able to get a clear update by August, right, Troy?
I think close to the date, because we don't know. It depends on the classes, availability of teachers. There are so many different factors. But students will get timetable. But also we need to keep in mind that we have 9.5 hours difference.
Right.
I really, to be honest, I really don't know what time. I believe this time when we have now conversation, that classes will take place. I believe so.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
My pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you, dear. Okay, so there is a student with the name of Tarandeep Kaur. So her question is, okay, she has the same problem as point as other students. She's waiting for the deferral LOA. So I'll also add her name to the list and I'll put it across to you.
I got refusal in May for May intake 2020, and after that I also applied for deferment, and I'm still waiting for my deferment since March for September intake.
What's the reason of refusal?
The reason on that is that we are not satisfied that you will leave Canada at the end of your stay on the purpose of visit.
Did you pass all IELTS on time? No problem, right?
Yes, sir.
Well, if you apply for school and if you accept it, it doesn't mean necessarily 100%. I believe you need to reapply for your visa.
Yes, sir.
Did you send a request to our school to review the letter with new date?
So I'll apply for deferment, sir. Yes, sir. I applied for deferment in March, sir. For September intake.
Right? For September intake. Okay.
Yes, sir.
I will ask Mr. Amanti to put the name just in there, and I will check manually with admission team. I'm happy to check for you.
Yeah, Jaswinder, you are in connection with Bathinda branch of Pyramid, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Perfect. I have your information noted.
Name is.
Perfect. I'll put it across. Thank you so much for joining in.
Thank you, Jasmine.
Okay, Galaxy J2. Yes, dear, we can see you. You can ask your question.
Hello, sir.
Hello. How are you, sir?
I am good, sir. Sir, my question about that I also got a deferred LOA, house number and take. Situation is clear. So, how many days I will come in Canada? Like somebody said that immigration allow to student to come only for 21st day till starting the date of classes, and this is my confusion. Please solve this trouble.
Okay, thank you for your question. Your student visa in your passport have validity. So usually if student visa is approved, you have rights to fly to Canada, right? But when you come to Canada, you still have interview with immigration officer. You need to demonstrate your reason why you came to Canada. You need to tell them why you came early or late. Well, you can be late for 1 week or 2 weeks max, but you can come early. You can say that you would like to establish my accommodation, my living. I would like to travel a little bit before my classes start. But if you come like 4 months in advance,
I also get what you have did.
Yeah, if you come earlier, an officer will ask you why you came earlier. You need to give them, look into their eyes. They need to believe you, right? You need to give them proper answer why you came earlier. If you don't have reason to come 3 months earlier, then it will be many, many questions. Well, the best they suggest a month or earlier before your studies start. You need to make sure that you know the name of the school, name of the program, you have all your admission letter handy, you have a receipt of payment handy, you have obviously your passport. You need to make sure that you answered all questions to satisfy officer. I had cases when students came and they were not able to
also
answer.
Face same problem.
What I'm trying to say, you want to make sure that you will answer all questions to satisfy officer on arrival. You got my point? You can work in Canada officially when you study. You can't come 6 months in advance and to work. It's illegal. But 1 month, 3 weeks, 2 weeks before studies start, this is normal. I suggest you to come few weeks prior of your studies to establish yourself. But in this year, because of COVID-19, we will not have in-class studies.
Sir, I also face some problem. Like I cannot hear you, sir.
I have maximum volume. How much do you hear me?
Yeah, I can, but the student is not very clear.
I see. What I'm trying to say to him that officer will decide if he's okay to come to Canada.
Now I see him properly.
Yeah, you need to have a reason to come earlier. What reason you will tell? If your start is in September and you're showing up June 5, so what reason you will tell? They will not believe you, right?
Yes,
it means you have something in your mind, right, to do. You need to be reasonable, or at least tell them that you would like to establish, you would like to find accommodation, you would like to spend some money to travel around Canada. I need a month or two. Maybe it's the reason. Some people do that. But you need to make sure that officer will believe you, because sometimes they decline entry and people go back. The same as in India. When I come to India as a Canadian citizen, they ask me questions. So what I want to say, be reasonable, have all papers ready, receipts, etc. Don't come too early. And this year particular, we have COVID-19, right? So study still, nobody will believe you that you will travel for 2 months within Canada, because people don't want to go out of the house, right?
Thank you, sir.
Right. Dear, can you specify your name and your branch of Pyramid where you are connected?
Sir, my name is Jugraj Singh, and मैं सर आपदा अप्लाई किया सी जलंधर तो मेरे कंसल्टेंट सी साहिल सिंह
एंड ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸੌਰੀ ਮੈਂ ਥੋੜਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਨਾ ਨੈਟਵਰਕ ਇਸ਼ੂ ਕਰਕੇ ਗੱਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰ ਪਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਯੂ ਹੈਵ ਗॉट योर डेफिनेट ਰਾਈਟ
ਹਾਂਜੀ ਸਰ ਮੈਂ ਸਿੱਧਾ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਤਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਅਪਲਾਈ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੋਈ ਸਰ ਨੂੰ ਕਿਹਾ ਸੀ ਮੇਰੀ ਆਫਰ ਲੈਟਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ ਆ ਰਹੀ ਦੈਨ ਮੈਂ ਇਦਾਂ ਗੋ ਥਰੂ ਹੀ ਫੇਸਬੁੱਕ ਦੇ ਉੱਥੋਂ ਮੈਂ ਦੇਖਿਆ ਹੋਇਆ ਤੇ ਇਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਰਿਪਲਾਈ ਆਇਆ ਹੋਇਆ ਸੀ ਇੱਕ ਲੜਕੀ ਨੂੰ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸਾਡੀ ਵੈਬਸਾਈਟ ਆ ਇੱਥੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਦਾ ਕਿ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਐਪਲੀਕੇਸ਼ਨ ਨੰਬਰ ਆ ਉਹ ਸੈਂਡ ਕਰੋ ਤੇ ਡੇਟ ਆਫ ਬਰਥ ਦੈਨ ਮੈਂ I sent to email to college and I got an offer letter just in 4 hours.
And you have got your deferral LOA as well for September, correct? Perfect.
ਹਾਂਜੀ
ठीक है, but ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਵੀਜ਼ਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਇਆ ਨਾ ਹਲੇ ਵੀਜ਼ਾ ਤਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਇਆ ਹਲੇ
ਸਰ ਵੀਜ਼ਾ ਵੀ ਆਇਆ
Oh, you have got your visa as well. Perfect. Congratulations, dear.
ਹਾਂਜੀ ਮੈਂ ਹੀ ਟੇਕ ਦਾ
ਹਾਂਜੀ ਉਹ ਤਾਂ ਐਕਸਟੈਂਸ਼ਨ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ ਠੀਕ
ਹਾਂਜੀ ਸਰ ਇਹ ਮੇਰਾ ਕੁਐਸਚਨ ਸੀ ਮੈਂ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਕਲੀਅਰ
thank you Troy, there's a student Yash who has already spoken to you. He has a question that would there be a probability in extension of visa if required in terms of study permit? I don't think there would be such scenario because either the student will but if in case they go for Jan intake and they have already got a year passed by because they have got a visa for May, so they have 1 year education left and still they have got no visa. So how would that scenario work out?
If student already came to Canada, it's easy to extend study permit within Canada. Student need to request from the reception of the school letter that he is a student, and he need to write cover letter to immigration. So it's extension of study permit actually. It's cost $100, and you need to explain, sir, that the reason why I need my extension because I got visa. It was COVID-19. I started late. My program will finish so. That's explainable, right? You need to touch all again applications, whole process. But in Canada, to extend study permit, it's not difficult. It's easy. If you have all papers ready, you will guarantee you will get it.
Right. Sounds perfect, Troy.
Absolutely not a problem. But if you never came to Canada yet and your visa expired, you need to apply for a new one.
Right. So thank you so much. I was just checking in the student names. All of them, those who are left, have already spoken to you. Okay, Jugraj, you have a query again? Okay. Just a second. I'll unmute you. Yeah, go ahead. Ask.
So, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Sir, my question about the fees receipt. Like we have a shift of May intake, and it will be remain same for the September intake.
So Troy, I would just like to add on. जुगराज, ये मेरा भी एक क्वेश्चन है ट्रॉय से, so मैं भी साथ में add on कर देता हूँ. So Troy, the receipts that we have of the students for May, their deadline mentions 30th of May 2020. So the students who have got the visa, who have got deferrals or will be deferring, we would really be needing their revised, receipts as well, so that in case
I really don't know. To be honest, receipt means money paid, right?
Yep.
This name of the person, date of birth, and address. I personally believe that that's enough. Having new letter showing new date.
Yeah,
I don't. If receipt need. I don't know. I will ask, but I don't believe they will review receipts.
But while at the time of applying for visa, that can be
a
hindrance.
It person didn't apply for visa.
Yeah. And even the students who have got the visas, they would also need the revised receipt, because when they will be traveling and at that time.
I'm going to write down question to me. I will ask my boss about it.
Thank you so much. I'll email you as well tomorrow when I send you the list.
I'm happy to check that. I really don't know. I never had such question. I don't know. I am happy to check.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And with that, Troy, thank you so much for being in the session. You have been there for 2 hours non-stop, and you have been really supportive.
Everything for you. Everything for ePyramid.
Thank you. The passionate employee in me is telling me to continue the session, because there is one more student left who raised his hand.
Let's take him. No problem.
Thank you so much. I'm sorry. We are taking more time.
No problem. My pleasure. No problem.
Thank you. So Jagwinder, dear, please pucho apna sawal.
Sir, I'm sorry if I'm disturbing you again.
No, Jay, please go ahead.
Sir, I have a question in my mind. If the deferment for September intake is not done for some particular reason, and it goes for January 2021, sir, and if I would like to refund my fees, is there any last date for refundable? Or
thank you for your question. I believe there is a penalty. Actually, I had the same question from another agent in India a couple of weeks ago, and I checked. I believe there is a fee to charge. Did you get visa?
No, sir. I didn't get visa. I got a refusal for May 2020, and I also applied for deferment for September intake, sir.
Oh, you got refusal. That every case is different. If you have refusal letter, please attach refusal letter. Ask ePyramid to email admissions, and request a refund.
Yes,
if you sure you want the refund. Obviously.
And how much dollar is going to be deducted for refund, sir?
I have no idea.
I heard from something.
I don't know. It says on the letter, I believe. It's check admission letter.
Okay, sir.
But I know if you have refusal letter, all this is different. It's easier.
Okay, sir.
Because
Thank you, sir.
Refusal, yeah.
Jagwinder, which branch of Pyramid are you connected with?
सर पहला मेरा नाम ना ही जसविंदर लिखा गया सी, मेथों मिस्टेक हो गई सी, मैं जगविंदर बठिंडे तो प्रवीण मैम नाल हो नहीं. Sir, I will goes for refund when the deferment for September September intake is not being done. If it will be done, then I don't have any issue regarding refund, sir.
Then you need to specify all details in your letter. You need to say I would like to continue.
Yes, sir. I want to know that is the deferment for September intake is how much probability is there that it going to be done for September intake, sir?
So there are two ways now. You can physically not ask for a refund, but you can't ask two things at the same time. you need to decide you want refund or you
Yes.
don't refund
sir.
now, and you want for deferral letter, right?
Right.
Because if they give you
Okay, sir.
deferral letter,
Yes.
we're not talking about refund because you still continue business, right?
Right.
Yes.
Perfect. Right. So ठीक है जगविंदर एक बारी ब्रांच ਨਾਲ ਵੀ ਕਨੈਕਟ ਕਰ ਲਈ ਬਾਕੀ ਤੇਰੀ ਜੋ ਮੈਂ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਕਹਿ ਰਿਹਾ ਸੀ ਨਾ ਕਲੈਰਿਟੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਆ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਯੂ ਨੀਡ ਟੂ ਬੀ ਕਲੀਅਰ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਰਨਾ ਕੀ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ ਜੇ ਤਾਂ ਰੀਫੰਡ ਵੀ ਅਪਲਾਈ ਕਰਨਾ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਯੂ ਹੈਵ ਟੂ ਇਨਸ਼ੋਰ ਦੈਟ ਯੂ ਡੂ ਇਟ
ਹਾਂਜੀ
ਠੀਕ ਹੈ
ਯੈਸ ਸਰ
ਡਿਲੇ ਕਰੂੰਗਾ ਦੇਖ ਵੀ ਡੋਂਟ ਦੇਖ
ਨਹੀਂ ਸਰ ਵੀ ਜੇ ਤਾਂ ਸਰ ਡੈਫਰਮੈਂਟ ਹਾਂਜੀ
ਲਾਈਫ ਤੇਰੀ ਆ ਡਿਸੀਜਨ ਤੇਰਾ ਆ
ਵੀ ਸਰ ਜੇ ਤਾਂ ਡੈਫਰ ਹਾਂਜੀ ਸਰ ਸੀ ਨਾ ਵੀ ਡੈਫਰਮੈਂਟ ਹੋ ਜੂ ਸੈਪਟੈਂਬਰ ਇਨਟੇਕ ਲਈ ਫਿਰ ਤਾਂ ਕੋਈ ਇਸ਼ੂ ਨਹੀਂ ਸਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਫਿਰ ਰਿਫੰਡ ਕਰਾ
ਨਹੀਂ ਬਟ ਜਗਵਿੰਦਰ ਦੇਖ ਮੇਰੀ ਗੱਲ ਸਮਝ ਯਾਰ ਦੇਖ ਹੁਣ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਟਾਈਮ ਪੁੱਟ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਤੇ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਨ ਦਾ ਮੈਂ ਵੀ ਕਰ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਤੂੰ ਵੀ ਐਫਰਟ ਲਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਤੇਰੇ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਕਲੈਰਿਟੀ ਆਫ ਥਾਟ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਦੇਖ ਤੂੰ ਹਲੇ ਜੇ ਸੋਚਾ ਜੀ ਪਿਆ ਕਿ ਜੇ ਸੈਪਟੈਂਬਰ ਦਾ ਆ ਜਾਵੇ ਜਾਂ ਫਿਰ ਰੀਫੰਡ ਅਪਲਾਈ ਕਰ ਲਵੇਂ ਬਿਕੋਜ਼ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਸਮਝਣਾ ਜ਼ਰੂਰੀ ਆ ਕਿ ਵਾਇਰਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਨਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਸਾਰੇ ਇਸ਼ੂਜ਼ ਆ ਰਹੇ ਆ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਕਾਲਜ ਵੀ ਮੁਸ਼ਕਿਲ ਹਾਲਾਤਾਂ ਚੋਂ ਗੁਜ਼ਰ ਰਹੇ ਆ ਅਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਮੁਸ਼ਕਿਲ ਹਾਲਾਤਾਂ ਚੋਂ ਗੁਜ਼ਰ ਰਹੇ ਆ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਮੁਸ਼ਕਿਲ ਹਾਲਾਤਾਂ ਚੋਂ ਗੁਜ਼ਰ ਰਹੇ ਆ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਸੋ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਇਨਸ਼ੋਰ ਕਰਨਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਰੂਰੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਾਲਜ ਨੂੰ ਕਰੈਕਟ ਇਨਫੋਰਮੇਸ਼ਨ ਭੇਜੀਏ ਹੈ ਨਾ
ਜੀ ਸਰ
ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਜੇ ਤਾਂ ਦੇਖ
ਵੈਸੇ ਤਾਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਡੈਫਰਮੈਂਟ ਹੀ ਅਪਲਾਈ ਕੀਤਾ ਹੋਇਆ ਜੀ ਮਾਰਚ ਚ ਕਰਤਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਜੀ ਉਹਦਾ ਪਰ ਹਜੇ ਤੱਕ ਕੋਈ ਅਪਡੇਟ ਆਈ ਨਹੀਂ ਨਾ ਕੋਈ ਰਿਪਲਾਈ ਆਇਆ ਜੀ ਡੈਫਰਮੈਂਟ ਕਿਉਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋ ਰਹੀ
so Troy what I was telling him was that he needs to be clear that whether he wants a refund or he wants to go for deferment.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
Because
absolutely.
if he will have a mixed thought, that way we will also be in a dilemma that what should we ask you.
Exactly.
Right? So what he is saying is that he has applied for the deferral to September since March, right? And he is yet to attain an update. So what I would request is that specifically for him, if we can get a clarity that should he be expecting, because his case is
that's correct. Yeah, absolutely agree. Yeah.
So if in his case we can get a quick update that he should go for a refund or he should wait, so we can make sure that the student can go ahead with that idea. Absolutely. So I will be highlighting his case specifically to you when I send you the email tomorrow. Why I would be able to do it tomorrow because the office is closed right now and my admissions colleagues have the passport numbers and the date of births. So only then I would be able to take it. So I'll make sure that first and tomorrow I do this activity.
No problem.
Right? And rest, thank you so much for being part of the session. You gave much more time than expected. And I would specifically like to mention that I have one of my colleagues. She's one of the oldest employee of Pyramid. Her name is Jaya and she is the head of our Jalandhar office. So I'm not sure if she would be able to unmute herself.
Yes, I'm still available.
She is there. So you can really talk to the person who has brought in so many students from Jalandhar.
Hi sir.
Hi, how are you, Jaya?
Good sir. You tell?
Thank you.
Yeah. How's the condition in Canada? I'm listening your whole conversation.
Thank you. Well, we're trying to get better, but it's not too fast as we would like to.
Yeah.
I'm sad because no student interaction in class, right? And we're looking forward to meet your students, but it's not happening yet. So as you know, we have online model from September 2020. Regarding January 21, we're not sure yet. It depends on situation, on government decisions.
Okay.
But in class, not will be, taking, studies online will be taking place in September, unfortunately, but this is the only one way now. I hope everyone will be safe, healthy, all families, all friends, all colleagues, your office members.
Yes, everything is okay, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, welcome, sir. Welcome.
Thank you so much, Jaya ma'am. Thank you so much for all the support and having the students as well.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
So, Troy, thank you so much for your time. You have been really a big support and we'll make sure that we send you the details by tomorrow morning.
Thank you. Thank you, Amandeep. It was a pleasure talking to everyone. Thank you so much, Pyramid, and have a wonderful night. Talk to you next time with next students. Anytime. Shashikal. Namaste.
Shashikal. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Okay, students, thank you so much. Take care.
Thank you.
If you have any further question, you can talk to your respective branches. Thank you, Jaya ma'am.
Thank you. Welcome.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sumit sir. Oh, Sumit sir was also here. Thank you, Sumit sir.
Thank you, ji. Thank you.
Okay, ji. Take care. Thank you.
Pyramid. Visa for a better life.